Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. We got a new Sims 4 kit. So for this video, we're going to take a look at the Sims 4 Music Den kit, and I have an idea for a build that I think could go really well with it. So let's just go ahead, let's just dive right in. All right, so right now I'm playing with just the base game and the new kit. We're going to go into Newcrest and probably one of the smaller lots. Yeah, I think we could do this on a 20 by 15. We'll see how this goes. All right, so we are here. So I'm gonna go into build mode real quick. So it looks like for comfort, so I'm just gonna put everything out on the map right now, and then we'll use this. We'll try it because I do want to try to use at least everything once for this build. So we have a couch, and it looks like a love seat set. Looks like they have a few decent swatches, which is pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of like a Herman Miller chair. It's like that really expensive. Like I think they're supposed to be like super expensive, but it looks nice. It kind of looks. I think this pack's kind of go for like a modern retro. I know that's like doesn't sound right, but it's mostly retro, but has some like modern embellishments, I guess I could say. The blanket is a cute little touch. All right, so we have comfort surfaces. It looks like we have a coffee table. Looks like we have an ottoman, a tuning time guitar case and ottoman. Looks like we have a wall shelf, I guess a cabinet, like a wall cabinet, and then a storage console. So very cool here. So yeah, a lot of the same colors, a lot of really bright, almost like, I want to say like mid-century-ish type colors. You see like the greens and like oranges, but it looks like the colors, they go through pretty neatly here. This one has like the little magazine that changes, which is a nice touch. And this one, it says it's an ottoman. I think I saw somewhere you can't actually sit on this, but you can like put stuff on it, I guess. So let me just test that real quick. So I can sit like the metronome on it. Okay, so you can store stuff on it. So it's kind of like a table, like a side table in that respect. Okay, cool. Nothing in plumbing. I guess can't really be surprised there. Activities and skills. We do have the instruments. So we have a new microphone, a kid's violin, adult violin, a guitar, and a keyboard. So this all kind of has like big chunky, I would say almost like 80s style aesthetic. So I say mid-century. We're kind of going time periods all over the place. Either that or I just don't know enough about to actually accurately say what the time periods are. But this one looks kind of cool. Okay. And I think you could put stuff on this. Like I think like in the previews they had like the metronome on here. I guess you could put, well, I guess that was it. You could put the metronome on there. Okay. Well, this little thing too. What is this? The retro cassettes and clutter. All right, nice. While we're in decorations, looks like we have a neon sign, which I did think you don't think you can actually like resize. Yeah, so you can't actually resize it, which is a bit of a bummer, but it does have some pretty cool swatches. So not gonna say we're gonna use every swatch, but it has some options there. We have this like photo frame, little photo like gallery wall set. Some of them are kind of like more abstract design. Some of them actually have people on them, so that's kind of cool. We have the, I guess the note stand thing, the retro cassettes and clutter, the musical musing. So this just looks like a tape deck, like a notebook and some headphones. We have the metronome. We have a book collection. We have a vinyls crate. We have these sound panels, which kind of alternating patterns. I did notice while playing around with this earlier that you can also kind of create like a little pattern if you just like stack them into each other. So we might play around with that a little bit. We have a record display. And then we have a guitar display. So this is not actually a usable guitar, but you can put it up on the wall. I'm curious what colors. It comes in a lot of the same colors. So a lot of very bright, bold, a lot of blues and oranges, which I appreciate because I love those colors. So yeah. And then kids. The only thing here is the kids violin, which we already put out. Lighting. We do have a floor lamp, which is kind of cool. And again, a lot of the same very bold colors. Electronics. We have a reel-to-reel stereo, and we have the Modulux analog stereo system. Okay, cool. This one almost looks like a toy, but yeah, I guess that's like a more, I guess like a professional, like tape deck thing, I guess. I don't know. Appliances, no appliances. Storage, we had the bookshelf, which we had the book collection, which we already put out. Off the grid, none of this can work off the grid apparently. No water features. Nothing in debug, at least that's not showing up yet. I think if there is any debug stuff, I don't think Better Build By has been updated to show it yet, but I don't think there would be. There's not usually debug or live edit stuff in kits, and then nothing in favorites. Cool. So we have a decent amount of stuff. So let's go ahead. So for the build, I'm kind of thinking like a lofted, just like brick building that like maybe used to be a bar, but like the first floor has been converted to like a little makeshift music studio, and then the bedroom is in like the lofted section. So it'll have some of the stuff as a bar, but it'll be a little more cluttered because it's a little more lived in, kind of have some stuff kind of haphazard. That's my idea anyway. Let's see how it plays out. Okay. So first things first, And I am just gonna use base game and the music den kit just because, yeah, just because I want to. So I have a feeling like other packs could probably work really well with this, but yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna put down, I guess, a basic shape. So we have our first floor. I'm gonna make this a little bit taller, and then our second floor is gonna be about the same size. And I was thinking about doing like an outcropping because it was a bar, like it originally had like a kitchen, and then have like the outcropping, have like a little bump out for like the restrooms as well. And we would put this up on the second floor, at least partially up on the second floor. So you have a full restroom up there. Okay. And then I think I'm going to put something like that on the front, and just kind of have this go all the way around. And we'll put like a smaller version over here. All right, we'll probably leave this side as it is. Although I could see maybe adding like having like a door that goes straight from out here. So maybe we'll put in like a platform, and we'll just have like a staircase going up to it. So something like, although the metal grate stairs, I think Kansas City Living would be like perfect here. We'll go ahead and put this one down. I think this will be fine. If I can get it to cooperate. Cool. So we have something like that set up, and we have our building. So in here, this is going to be like the lofted space. So I need to basically put a barrier right there. A wall there. I think I do want stairs on the inside as well. So I'm actually going to get rid. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, I need to put lights in so I can see what I'm doing and so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So put that right there. That right there. Yeah, I think that'll work for right now. I'm going to try to. There we go. Okay. Oh, let me do full walls too. Boom, boom. So this will all be. Do we have? Yeah, the glass one's like really tall. I don't know if I don't like the rounded edges on that. So let's go ahead. Let's just do, I don't know, something like this will probably be fine. And then we'll put the staircase, probably the same staircase in like right there. I think that works. Okay, cool. So this is our little bedroom area. This will be an upstairs bathroom. Down here, this will basically be like the, I guess, a little lobby area. This would have been like the little bar area. There'll be a stage back here, and then we'll have like a kitchen / like bathrooms or restroom. I guess restrooms down here. It'll be a bathroom upstairs. All right, so next thing I'm going to try to do, which I don't know if this will let me, I don't know if this will cooperate. I kind of want to lower this portion. I'm trying to think of the best way to do that though. Maybe if I do that, come on, lower it down like 3. Okay. And then we'll put stairs in here. We'll just put in just basic. Oh, I should also do, I'm not worried about like a budget or anything necessarily. I probably should be, but it's fine. All right. So we have like a staircase there, and I'll put the same black, if I can find the right one. Okay. Apparently if I do it that way, it's fine. I don't know if I want it back here. I might actually put like, I don't know, just like decorative stuff back there or something. Okay, cool. So there's kind of the basic layout. I think here I need to, actually, I'm wondering if I should bring it back a bit so that way the kitchen can still be like up higher. Yeah, we might actually do that a bit. Can I do this without breaking everything? No, that will be, remains to be seen. Actually, what am I doing? That doesn't make sense because I gotta lower this down. I should be lowering this down so that you can access the restrooms back here. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Okay. All right. Let's put, also, can I put, I didn't realize, can I not put, I don't know if I can put doors on. Yeah, that's actually not going to work. Maybe we'll do this. I think I might have to reevaluate this. So we're going to put this, put that back up normal height. And then maybe I'll just do like a front like step thing. In which case I might actually move this lot back a bit. All right, let's try this instead. Because I do want to like have some sort of like step up or step down. It could, I'm totally fine if it's just reduced to like the entrance though. So let's do step up right there, and then yeah, I think just having like a step up back here, that's probably fine. So we'll just do one. So because I think for one you don't need stairs, so I think that's okay. All right, cool. So this will be, I guess, our main space. So yeah, let's have a little closed off area back here. So that could be like a little back office area, which we'll use as we'll put like a futon in there or something. But let me put a bar down just so I have like a general idea of like sizing. And we'll just put in probably just like this one. I think that's okay. Although it's making me realize I don't know if I like this staircase here. I may reevaluate doing that. I wonder. Yeah, I might actually keep it there. I think that'll be okay. All right. So, and we still have enough room. We can put like some, and they would have probably had some bar stools here, and then you could have walked around like this little area in the back. I might actually move this up a bit. And I might also actually move it back. I don't realize that's not leaving me much room to have like a little like bar back here, but it's kind of tight, so it might need to be okay. I also don't want to make the building like too much wider. All right, we'll figure that out. That's fine. But for right now, let's put some like doors and windows in so I can just have general sizing. I think for doors, probably just something like that. And then windows, I kind of want to do like these big like archy windows at least, although having just one there looks kind of weird. Can I don't know. I want like a smaller window to go off to the side of these, but I don't know what one actually like looks like it makes the most sense. Maybe something like that. Maybe if I make it black. Okay, I can maybe see that working. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Do I want to put one like a set down here though? Maybe. Oops, I didn't need to do that. I meant to color change. We'll do the black ones. I think that's probably okay. I'm noticing this isn't quite like the exact same shade of black, which is a little annoying. This is more like a gray, but I think it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, doors. I'm gonna put like a little like emergency exit door kind of like back here. We'll just do like this black one and probably put in a couple windows, like smaller windows over where like the kitchen area is gonna be. So maybe the like this one. Put a couple of these. TBD, might end up moving those around later, but this I can kind of see like having like windows kind of all the way along there. And then up here, probably just put a window right there and maybe like a little window right there. Don't have anything on this side. Oh, I gotta put a door on this side too though. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Honestly, probably like that door will probably be fine. Should I put some windows up here though? Maybe at least on like the lofted side. Maybe we'll do something like that. I think that will probably be fine. Okay, cool. So we have the general layout down. Let's do the paint and like the trim and stuff. At least the exterior, because I kind of want to do brick. I want it to be pretty much like all brick, except for maybe like the outcropping. I might make that like a wood panel. But what brick is the question? Maybe, actually, I kind of like that. I think that works pretty nicely. And we'll put that back there. We'll put it up here. And then this we'll do, maybe we'll do like a brick on the bottom, but then maybe like the upper part is kind of like an addition. So we'll do like paneling there. And I think we'll do kind of like this black paneling. Okay. I think it looks, it's coming into play. So I think ultimately this space will probably end up being too small to fit in all the stuff I want to fit in, but we will try to figure it out. All right. So we kind of got black trim. We got a broken window. There we go. Probably put a sign up there. Let's go ahead. Let's put in the concrete for the floor. I always end up using the high style concrete because I like the darker color. And then probably like right here, we'll put like AC units or something. So maybe like this, we'll size it. I think it's probably okay. We'll stick this thing like right there. And then I think it's probably good. I think it's probably good. We'll probably end up putting some like posters outside too. Do I want to put columns? Probably not, because I just have base game and the base game column selections are not great. Yeah, maybe just on the front. Maybe I could just do columns on the front. I don't know. We'll change the color. I don't know if I like that. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. Yeah, if I was gonna do other packs, I would use to get together just like the plain square column. I don't understand why that one needs to be in an expansion pack, but it's fine. All right, let's do this outside trim, outside the fence post for that. I think we're gonna make this like a wood. Or maybe like a metal. Maybe like this, the corrugated metal could kind of work for that. And then we'll do like a black or like a gray trim. Maybe like a black trim. I think that looks a little bit better. All right, cool. I think that's not bad. Do railing. Is there like no black railing? Really? There's gotta be a black railing, right? I guess this one will work. Okay. But I only want the railing on the left side. There we go. Cool. All right. So we have our exterior. TBD if we want to add like more windows and stuff, but I'm envisioning not. And then interiorly speaking, I kind of like the idea of like the brick on like some of these exterior walls. Maybe not all of them, but yeah, like probably not like, yeah, probably on the exterior walls, sure, but probably on the inside walls, we'll just do like a wood panel. And I'll probably put wood panel in there. Okay, I gotta put lights in here so we can see what's going on. Remember where the lofted space begins. Okay, so we're gonna put light right there. I think that'll be good for now. I do need to put light over here, but we gotta figure out how we're gonna do that. Alrighty, so yes, so we have our exterior. I'm wondering if I could put in some of those like neon lights. I think could be good additions. We can put these like on the window, and I'm going to change up the swatches. Cool. I think that works. And then as far as signs go, I don't know if we have like something like, I think this is kind of what I was looking for, but not like as big a version. Also, I kind of wanted to sit like between this window, but it won't cooperate with me. Yeah, it doesn't want to go up, which is fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll leave that for now. Okay, so we have our layout. Although I don't know if I might just have this whole wall be paneling. May have like the paneling back here too. And that way just have like these two walls be brick. I think that might be a little bit better. So now this was kind of like a little like stage area. So I kind of want to put a platform on, but I'm worried that that's going to end up breaking something. I also don't know where that, it just ended up. Okay, so we're going to try to put a half wall. So I'm going to do, kind of hoping to maybe put it on like an angle, but I don't know. I could probably do something like that. That's probably not bad. Okay, we'll try that. So we have our platform, get rid of the half walls. Try to get rid of the half walls. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So then our instruments would probably go. So maybe we'll have like the music book here. We'll have the keyboard back here. The guitar can go like right there. The violins might actually put, can you set violins on stuff? Because I think my preference would be to have the violins like sitting on like a cabinet or something. Like, do we have something over here that can work in that respect? Yeah, the console table might actually not be, as long as I can get it. I need to get up against this wall without dripping down. I still can't like put this in here, but if I raise it up, it does not look like it's clipping. It does not look like it's floating, rather. Okay. Where's the other violin? Oh, it's a little kid's one. Yeah, we'll raise this one up as well. They're probably not gonna be functional from here, so keep that in mind, but I think it kind of works. All right, I'm gonna change the colors, kind of like the blue and like the orange motif. So this one can kind of change. Although I kind of like the green too. Maybe we'll do like the green keyboard. Okay, I think that will be okay. I think we'll put this back here. What colors does this one come in? I like the orange. We're gonna do the orange. And this, I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what does this one do again? Power efficiency. Okay, it just works as a stereo. I mean, can I just like raise it and stick it on top of here? Is that weird? It floats a little bit. Does it float? Yeah, it does float a little bit. I might be able to use, if I could position it right, I might be able to use tool to, so elevate negative 0.02. Maybe just a little bit more. Elevate negative 0.001. Maybe lower than that. Negative elevate 0.005. I'm going to say that's good enough. I'm going to change the colors to be a little more matchy. There we go. Cool. So we'll just pretend that's like all one big unit. Booyah. Okay. The sound paneling. All right, so we got some kind of eclectic little sound panel colors right there. I'm going to put a pride flag in just because I need to put a pride flag in. All my stuff needs a pride flag because, you know, it's always good to be proud. All right, I'm going to put another set of panels over here, but these ones I'm gonna do like almost like, I think it's like an egg carton-y type pattern, and that's just like stacking them in like that. I think that's kind of cool. And actually I might do like a blue and green. It's the lighting looks like it might be a little weird for these, but maybe it's okay. Actually, yeah, I need to flip. There we go. Because I think the blue should be the vertical and the green should be the horizontal. I think that will get consistent lighting if we do it that way. All right, awesome. Cool. What else do we have in here decor-wise that I can put up? Let's put up one of these like little gallery wall things. And then I'll have like a couple like guitars hanging off to the side here. We'll just do a bunch of different swatches. Although not really, most of them aren't actually impacting the swatches. Most of them are just impacting like the handle. So we don't actually have as many of the guitar swatches, which is kind of a bummer. But I think, yeah, that'll probably be fine. Okay, so I think we've ended up using like a good amount of the stuff so far. But we don't really, so I do kind of want to play up the fact that this used to be a bar, but is now just like a little like living area. So I think I'm going to put in some bar stools, but kind of have them haphazardly kind of stacked, like not all of them. Like we'll just put, I don't know what I'm trying to say. We'll put a couple bar stools over here. Might just stick like a couple over here. Just make it look like they've been kind of shifted around a little bit. And then comfort, turn the pack back on. We'll put in the love seat. We'll kind of have that sitting like right here. And then we'll put in a couple of the chairs. So I think that kind of lends itself to kind of like a haphazardy type space. Okay, so cool. We do need a couple lamps. So I'm going to put in a lamp right here, and then maybe one like right there. And we'll do blue lamps. And then I feel like, yeah, I thought maybe like a pile of vinyls. Like I do want to be like they take care of the vinyls, but they also kind of have them like piled up everywhere. And we'll change some of the swatches. There we go. I feel like we need like a computer, something to do kind of like sound mixing. I feel like this stuff would be good with a computer. So I'm actually going to get rid of this chair for right now. We'll put a desk in. I don't think we had like a desk with this kit. No, but we have like the shelves. I can put like the shelves over top of it. Also, I do kind of want to use this too. So we'll stick this maybe like right there. And so we match the furniture. I guess that works. Okay, cool. No dining table. No. Well, we have a coffee table. Okay. So let's just put in a basic desk. Probably just like this little like IKEA one. There are swatches on these desks, but I don't know what the different are these like swatches for like the undersides or something? Because I don't know what like the two tones are meant to represent for this, but okay. We'll put in just a basic office chair and then electronics. We'll put in the computer, which is like a basic one, and then decorations. We'll put in that. I think the metronomes, probably good to have a couple different metronomes. I'm guessing. I don't know. I know nothing about music out. But we'll put like the tape decks, the tapes right there. And we'll put like another set of tapes like up here. All right, cool. Change the color of these. And then this might be a lot. This might not be functional because there's a lot of stuff on this desk right now. And the desk can be a little weird sometimes, but I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Anyway, I'm going to put in a couple of these shelves. Actually, yeah, because I think these are kind of meant to build like modular like shelving sets. You can have them sit up like that. I'm wondering if I actually want... Maybe I'll put them like over here at the entrance. We can have like and modular set up here. Maybe I'll just put like the regular shelves without the little cabinet underneath on that side. And we'll do orange here. But I think I'm going to do green and yellow over here. Just kind of like a mixed match of colors. Probably putting a couple other neons. I do wish we could make these bigger because I think these neons are really cool, but you are kind of limited with like just the size. But it's not too, it could be a lot worse. And actually I like this one because it kind of gives it like, it looks like it's like a recording sign. So maybe we could put this up here. Like if we're like recording or not, they can mark it. You can't actually do that in the game, but we can pretend. So, all right. So we have a little setup coming together. I can fit more vinyls up here too. That's good to know. Okay. Maybe we'll put like a whole stack of them. And I'll change the swatches. So we have a few different varietals. And then we also have like these we can hang up. So maybe I will... Actually, these could be kind of cool, like up along. Because I do like they kind of snap together pretty nicely. And we can just do a bunch of different... Like basically just go down a list and do a bunch of different varieties. I think that could be kind of neat. Love this for us. Okay, I don't like that. I wish they... I kind of wish you had swatches that all had the same color of like the holder, but I think that's probably okay. Maybe we'll have to like stagger it around a little bit. So we can do orange, green, black, and then we'll do another orange one. I guess that's okay. Cool. I think have we used everything? Yeah, I feel like I'm missing. Oh, we didn't use the coffee table yet. Let's put the coffee table in. So I'm just going to go ahead and actually just probably grab this one. And I think we don't actually use it as a coffee table. Maybe we'll just like stick it like back here. And then what swatches we have here? We'll do the green one, and then we'll put like another one of those, another one like the little headsets, maybe some more tape decks. Might just stick like another one of these kind of off to the side because it probably makes sense to have more than one of these in one location. Okay, so we have like our basic living area kind of set up, and it's mostly just everything's kind of geared around like band practice. So this is kind of where the band practices. So we have the violins, you have the guitar, you have the keyboard. No other instruments came with this pack. Those are the only instruments available in this game. The violin, I'm not sure if it's gonna be usable here, but maybe we'll put a version like on the floor just to kind of cover our bases. And we'll put like the adult violin. So the kid violin, if you want to put that down separately, you can. But cool, I think that's good. Let's put a doorway. Just so I don't lose track of it, we're going to put in, so this doorway kind of goes back to the kitchen. Actually, I should probably move some of this stuff because I was going to have like the restrooms over here. I might just put one. Yeah, I might just need one restroom for this space. All right, so in that case, we can put that back there. And then I'm going to put in probably the red one. All right, so that will be a bathroom. This will be like a kitchen area. I definitely need to put some like more stuff on the walls here. Where is that? I know there's like a bar like shelf that I think is base game. I don't think it comes with a, I don't think it's part of like a pack. So we have this one. I guess this is the base game one. I was kind of hoping there's like a smaller one. It either came with like Dine Out or like City Living or something. I was kind of hoping there was a base game kind of equivalent, but not really. What I could do though, I could use these shelves and we could kind of put, do we have bottle debug? We do, except they don't really like snap into the surfaces. I think this one does. So even though these are technically probably like olive oil bottles, we're going to pretend that it's booze. Cool. And I don't know, some of this stuff may get stinky if it's like left out to like rot, but we're gonna pretend it'll be fine, I guess. And then probably put a couple decorations, wall. Maybe put like some of the other like neons, like the more bar adjacent ones. We can put these in on here. And then Hanukkah garland. I like the idea of like garland, but I don't want like a holiday, necessarily holiday theme thing. Like I want like string lights. Are there base game string lights? Probably not. Well, we have like these, the flip-flop ones. Actually, I think for the vibe in here, that can kind of work. So I think these are from like one of the free holiday packs, but that'll be cool. We'll put a bunch over here as well, because why not? But we'll change the colors up. Boom. Okay, that's kind of adorable. That is kind of adorable. All right. Nothing on this wall yet, so probably put a few more like these, and maybe some more of like the display vinyls. And I might just do swatches just to make these like with all like the black base. Thankfully, there is still a relatively good amount of variety to be able to do that. One of these, we might just have to be on there twice. I think that's fine. Oh, I thought this was, you know, we can have one. We can have one outlier. I think that's fine. And then oh, maybe we'll put, just to harken back to when this was a bar, maybe we can put like a menu board like this one. I want like the big one. Actually, maybe we'll put this right here and we'll put the neons kind of off to the side. Cool. This is a little high, but I think that will probably be fine. All right, so we have that set up. Trying to think if there's any other just like random stuff I can put on here. Maybe put like a couple like guitars over here too. Like maybe put like one right there, and maybe put some like other photos or something kind of flanking it. What is this one from? I think it's from one of the free maker packs. I could probably use those ones. We also have the movie posters, which I think could be a nice touch. And maybe we could pretend these are shots from like music videos or something that they did. I think that could be neat. I'm going to put a coat rack over in this corner. I don't have anything on these shelves currently, so we'll go ahead and put some more vinyls. They're just like loaded up with vinyls. And now I'm wondering if I should put another stereo. That one will fit on there. Maybe we'll just put like another one of these up here, because I do like the look of that. I'm not sure how practical it is, but I do like the look of it. Cool. So we have that set up, and then maybe I'll put another gallery wall thing over here, but we'll change the swatches. I do wish we had like these as like separate pieces, because I would just have like love to have like just a separate vinyls just to put them up. I think that could be kind of cool, but you know, it's, you get what you get. I'm gonna put these up though. We can pretend these are like magazines that they were featured in. I think that could be a cool touch. I think these are like one rewards for like one of the careers, but that works. We'll put a trash can. I'll stick that right there. And then still have to do the flooring. I haven't done like the flooring yet at all. But I think for this upper part, I'm going to put this as like a wood panel, like a wood flooring, probably like this. And then this lower part, I might actually just make that concrete, like maybe do like the high style concrete, and we'll do the concrete on like the ground level stuff, but then we'll do the wood for like the platforms. So I'll put that trim that one right there. And then platform trim, boom. How do I get to, okay. Also I'm like for blanking how to get the platforms. There we go. We'll do that. So we have that right there. Then we have that right there. I think this is a cool little setup. I could see putting some rugs down, because I think that would also help with sound dampening. So decorations, rugs. I don't think this kit came with any rugs, but we'll put a little welcome mat in. It would be kind of cool if we could like relabel it like you can in Paralives, but it's fine. And then I kind of want to just like, something like abstract kind of. Maybe we could size that down. Maybe stick that like right there. Change the color. It looks like it's like weirdly like floating above the floor. Is it floating above the floor? Is it on like the platform height? Yeah, that's like a weird. It's doing something weird. I don't like that. Yeah, that's definitely floating. Okay, let's try another. Maybe we just have to start with a smaller one that will be ground level, hopefully. Like, I guess we can use like this blue one. You know, anytime you work with platforms, you're setting yourself up for a world of hurt. But, you know, I didn't think it would be that bad. All right, and we'll put like a blue one. So I do think you probably have one up here just because, again, they'll help with sound dampening. Any other, like, I'd love to just have like a weird like stack of rugs everywhere, but I'm not sure how much sense that's going to make. I also want to size this down. Okay, I think it's good. I think they're on the ground. I don't think they're floating. So cool. I think we're okay there. Probably need a little more light in here. So lighting. I'll put like one of like little disc lights back there. I forgot. Did I forget to put one in here? Or is it just not? I feel like that room should be lighter. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but okay. Anyway, we gotta put a door in there too. So cool. So we have like the main, I guess, living area. And I think we used one of everything. I could probably put like, say like having a like music book right there and maybe like a display guitar. Maybe put it right there, make it look like it's part of the gallery wall. I think it kind of works. All right, cool. So I'm gonna say that's done. Let's just do like a very basic kitchen. So for here, I think I'm just gonna do tile. Then we use the subway tile, and actually use the subway tile in the bathroom as well. And should I have two? Well, first of all, I'm wondering if I should have two doors. I'm also wondering if I should have like an exit right off the kitchen. I probably should. So maybe something like that. And then right here, I'm just going to have like basically this whole wall is just going to be like kitchen stuff. So we're going to go ahead, go to surfaces, cabinets, and maybe like this one could be kind of cool. And then we'll put the fridge right here, and we'll do the slightly better Christronics one. And I'm gonna put another trash can in here, and then the oven I guess can go like right here. So stove, we will put in the Cooking U Pro. I might change the color of these, maybe do like the black ones. Cool. Probably do a microwave because honestly they're working on like band stuff. They're probably gonna be using a microwave more than they are like actually like cooking meals. So we'll put a microwave in here for them. We gotta put a sink in. Sink. We'll put that one right there. And then I don't know if I necessarily want to do uppers. I might just do like shelves, but I might do like this shelf. And we'll kind of have it run like the whole length. And then, oh, what is this thing? I was like, is this new? I don't remember seeing this before. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, it doesn't really tile, so we're not going to use that, but that's interesting. Okay, cool. So decorations, wall decor. So at the very least, I want to put in like this pan set. I think I could stick this like right over here. And I think that will be okay. Maybe some like wine bottles. We can stick them kind of on top of the microwave. Clutter. Oh, I want to put a coffee maker in because these guys are going to definitely need coffee. And then if I put the coffee maker in, I could put the coffee bags as kind of like a little decorative item. So I'll put in black coffee maker and then the little bags. So these bags of coffee grounds, we'll just stick those in. And then we don't really have like cup clutter, I don't think. At least not in base game. Yeah, not really sure. Put a spice rack, I guess. Stick that up there, and then maybe something like that. Doesn't have to be too crazy. All right, so I think we have the workings of a functional kitchen. I might put in a rug, at least over by the sink. Over here, maybe we'll put in a bunch of these as like modular, just like cabinetry. Am I blocking the door if I do that? I am kind of, which is a shame. Maybe we just stack them over on this side. Although you're going to be able to get out. Also, they don't stack really well on top of each other. Okay, you know what? Let's just, no. All right, decorations. I was going to put in probably like this corkboard sign. We'll stick that right there. And then a lot of like the warning signs that would typically put up in here are from I think are from like dine out or get to work. So, but maybe we could put in like a calendar and no clue what else. We put like maybe like a little menu board, and then maybe like this weird creepy something. I don't know. I think that's probably fine. Like, yeah. Okay, let's do this restroom real quick. Plumbing. So we'll put in just probably like something like that for a toilet. Sink. We'll put in just a basic pedestal, mirrors. I think that's probably fine. We'll make the mirror trim like black though. Cool. And then artwork, we can just put in like a little thing like right here. I should probably give him toilet paper, and then probably put like maybe like a trash can. Also, I haven't put any plants in here. I can always put plants. Let's see what we have available in the plants. Plants. Not a lot in base game, I'm realizing. Maybe put like a little fern like right there. Maybe I'll move the trash can over here, and maybe I'll put like that fern right there, and maybe it's kind of blocking some of this stuff, but oh, it's also like not fully up on the thing. Okay. It's kind of like it was clipping into the actual like cement floor as opposed to the platform is what I meant to say. I don't know, maybe even though if it's covering, if I size this down and put the coat rack like right there, that might not be too bad. And then kind of change the color of the swatch. I didn't really look at that. I don't mind that. That's probably okay. Let's put some clutter on the bar top though. Maybe we'll put like another like metronome or something. I don't know why. I don't think you would have like metronomes just around as like decorative items like that, but I think it'll be okay. All right, cool. So we have, I lost the plot. I was doing the bathroom. Actually, I think the bathroom is probably relatively good. Might center that a little bit more. I might move this off to that side. Okay. Any wall clutter I can just put up in here? I see putting some neon signs in the bathroom. That could be interesting. If I can find where they went, I'll just copy like that swatch. And maybe we'll stick that right there. And we'll change the color to piano, I guess, or the keyboard, I guess. Okay, cool. So this last little space back here, I don't understand why this room isn't getting light. Is something broken? I don't know, but we're gonna set this up as like a little extra bedroom. So comfort. I always do services when I'm doing beds. I don't know why. We have the maker pack bed. I might just put like the plain like metal frame bed. Maybe have it like a little off. And I think the color wise, I think that's probably fine. Maybe I'll put another one of these chairs in this room. And maybe I'll put like the lamp. Actually, I might move this out. I might put the lamp behind it. Not sure if this will be usable, but I think that'll be okay. And then this room would have originally, when it was an office, it would have had like a desk. Maybe we'll just keep like a desk in here and just have it like piled up with stuff. So maybe we'll do probably just like the plain. Actually, no, I'm going to use a dining table for this one just because I want to have the chair sitting off. I don't want the chair like right in the middle. So I'm going to stick that in. Comfort, office chairs, and we'll just do like that one. Electronics. We'll still put a computer in here. We can put a laptop in there for them. And then everything else is just going to be, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the cassettes. I wanted the headsets, the musical musings, and maybe the books. And we'll stick that right there. I don't know if that's going to be enough room to get around in. Maybe I should probably have this up against the wall just to be safe. If I can get that thing to turn around. There we go. We'll shove that back a bit. I kind of want to put like a little TV or something in here. So I think we can put like a milk crate, like the fruit crate, and electronics, television, and we'll put like that little TV in. Cool. I think that'll be good. And then decorations, we can put some like stuff on the wall. I think that's fine. I really realize I'm using this like everywhere, but I like the way it looks. So, and maybe we'll put like one of these like up there. And then over on this side, we'll do, I know these are movie posters, but we're going to pretend these are like album or like stills from like music videos that this group has done together or something. So, all right, cool. I think that's good. Did I put down the guitar with like, oh, I did put that down. I didn't really put anything on it though, but I think that's okay. I'm not sure why this room is as dark as it is, but I think the first floor is relatively good. I might just add, the only other thing I might add is a rug in this little bedroom space. Maybe I'll put this one down at a bit of an angle and kind of go with like a moody blue color. Cool. I think that works. The only other thing, I keep saying that works, and I think of one other thing to add. I might just put in, we don't really have any like really good like small signs in just like the base game. So, because I was gonna put like a sign over here just to note that was an exit. We actually do have an exit one. I think it's from Get Together. So if you have that pack, you want to add it in, that would probably be a good call. I will put the phone in just because why not? We'll put it over here. I think that was a free reward, and I'll put some aprons just because I need more stuff in the kitchen anyway. So we'll put some aprons in, change color of the, I just want to change the color. There we go. Cool. All right. I feel like there's more stuff I could add, but I feel like this is a pretty good spot. Maybe we'll add one more corkboard. Okay. Now I'm done. I am done with the first floor. Oh, no, I'm not, because I didn't put a railing. So this is currently a death trap. So that's fun. We'll put that same railing, but we're going to have the railing be just a right rail. Sounds like Scooby-Doo. Right road, right rail, right rail. There we go. All right, cool. I think that's good. I think we use at least one of every item. Up here, this is going to be a full bathroom. This is basically just going to be like a bedroom / like living area. So I'm probably going to carry over the metal in here. Probably put some platform trim. Is this platform trim or no, this is just trim. This is just trim, right? Right? Is that how that works? Or is it this trim? Okay, I think that's it. I think that's good. Okay, cool. I'm going to bring out, I'm going to carry over this bathroom door. Because it's still technically probably, like, I'll say up here, like maybe this was just like an extra seating area, but they kind of, and there were multiple restrooms up here. They tore down like the wall, made it one big restroom, and they just turned it into like a little living area. So let's just go ahead and do the bathroom, just get that done. I'm going to put the metal grating in here. And then I'm also going to put the same walls as downstairs. Actually, maybe the wood, maybe they put tile in here and not the metal grating. Maybe. Yeah, we'll just put tile. Tile's fine. I probably want to do, I don't like that's clipping into the window, but that's probably fine. All right, we'll put the toilet right here, and then we'll do a double vanity. So surfaces, we'll do counters, we'll do, actually, this one's probably good for like a bathroom. Oh, why? I'll say that's clipping weird, but okay. Plumbing. Sink. I always use these as bathroom sinks. I think that makes sense. So decoration, mirrors. I can put the full length mirrors in, and then lighting. Probably like, do we have like that? Is that light bar base game? There is a base game light bar, so we can do that. I'm gonna make all the color like a neutral white. Actually, we'll do cool white. There we go. I like cool white. All right, I think that's good. I'm sure there's others. I know there's other stuff I can put in here. Maybe we'll do some just quick decorations. Clutter. Let's put toilet paper. Wall decorations. Let's go ahead and, do we have a towels? Are there towels? Is that under miscellaneous maybe? Yes, it is. Okay. So we'll put towel right there. We'll put a little like washcloth towel like right there. Decorations. We'll put in, actually, maybe they put in like the menu board from like the restaurant as like a smaller menu board as like a little decorative item. I don't know. That could be interesting. But maybe this could be a good opportunity to bring in some of these like maker, the ones from the free maker packs as well. And I'll put a trash can in. Trash can, not sure it'll be functional, but we'll put a trash can right here next to the toilet. Cool. So actually, you know what? I just want to use the base game and the free redeem stuff. I don't know if like, it feels weird to use like maker pack stuff in here. So we're not going to do that. I will put in, I don't know, maybe like that or something. Cool. All right. And then I can see a rug. I think there is like this bath mat one specifically. We'll put this, we'll size this down a little bit and stick one in front of the shower. And then we'll size one down and stick it in front of the sinks. Cool. So we have our full bathroom. And then up here is just going to be our lofted little bedroom area. So we're going to go to, I keep going to services. I want to go to comfort. We'll do a bed. We'll do a double bed. Probably just this one. And I might put it like right here. Change the colors. That's probably okay. Surfaces, coffee tables. So we do have the Kit's coffee table, which I could see having like a little, maybe you could put like the TV on the coffee table, have like a little seating area up here. I think that could work. Blue sofa. We will do the, oh, it's the love seat. It's a love seat. Excuse me. I was like, why is that showing up? So we can put that right there. And maybe, where is the chair? There it is. That might be tight. I'm assuming they'll be able to walk around that. We'll do the gray. Yeah, we'll do the blue. We'll do the blue. There we go. All right, cool. Electronics, television. We'll give them a little bit bigger one. Stick that right there. Maybe we can put a game console in here too. We'll put this on the floor and we'll make it like the blue one. So it looks kind of like it was like a GameCube or like this, whatever color that is. All right, cool. So we have like a little living setup here. I could probably put in another desk because I could see them wanting their own desk up here, or maybe just like a table. Maybe like, There's a full kitchen downstairs. I'm wondering if having like just like a little mini kitchen, a microwave up here would make sense. I think I could see that working. And I think we do have a base game like mini fridge now as one of those like pack rewards. Yes, we have this one. Cool. So I'm going to stick that right there. We'll do a little cheapy microwave. Stick that right there. And then surfaces, I might actually just do like this. So that way you can use it as like a cooking top if you need to, but you can also use it as like a place to sit. So we'll do bar stools. I'll stick like a bar stool right there. I'm not gonna put a computer up here, but if you want to grab the computer from downstairs or the laptop from downstairs, you can bring it up here. Decorations, rugs. Since this is metal flooring, should probably put a rug down for them. I'm sure they would appreciate that. And this one is huge. I think this is the one I tried to use before, but it does kind of work. And if I change the color, I can still kind of pull in the motifs in the orange because I don't really have anything else from the kit up here yet. Maybe we'll probably copy, it's like music book, and then maybe we'll put some of the decorative items up here too. So maybe we'll put like the guitar on this wall. We'll put maybe I'll put like a little like coat rack or something right there. I think that would probably make sense having that by the door. We'll put another little neon, paintings and posters. I'm going to try to grab the Sights and Sounds gallery wall thing again, because I think having actually 2 of these right here would probably make sense. Actually, I kind of do that. I kind of want to put the guitar like right there. Cool. Love that. I have some like sketches. I think that could be interesting. Probably other than maybe like a little more light or maybe like a ceiling. Do we have a base game ceiling fan? We do, but I don't like the way that one looks. So we're not going to use that. We're going to go to lighting, ceiling lamps, maybe something like that. And we'll do all lights, cool white. And then I'm kind of wondering if we want stuff like, do we have like graffiti? Maybe there's like live edit graffiti that maybe I can put up on the wall there. Does that look weird? I think add something to the wall, so I don't think it's that bad. Okay. Do I want to put blinds? I probably don't, just because I don't think even base game we have an even worse selection of stuff, but maybe, I don't know, maybe these like these like shutters. Because besides these down, they don't take up like all of the, they don't completely block the light. And maybe we'll do some like, these are in like blue. Actually, we'll do like the lighter teal color. Actually, we're gonna, might do orange. Just bring a little bit more orange in here. I'll probably keep them. I'm not sure I like them, but I think it makes sense to have some level of curtain, at least on these ones. Like the big loft window, like you'd probably want something on there too, but I don't think we have like a really good selection of that from base game. So I think that's probably okay. I think this is pretty good. So we have the upstairs. We have like a little bedroom, like living area. I could probably put in some more stuff from the kit, like some more decorative stuff maybe. Like maybe we'll put like the guitar case with like the ottoman. Maybe we'll stick that in that corner. Let me just pull up the kit in general. Not sure it makes sense to have sound panels up here, but maybe just likes the look of them. So we'll do teal sound panels and I'm gonna fix this one piece and fix my door. There we go. It still seems a little dark in here though. Let's put a light right there. Maybe we'll put one over there. Maybe we could put like a plant or something in the corner over here. Actually, probably put a plant. Probably put a couple plants in here as well. Also realized that I didn't give him any side tables. It's always something. I always forget something. So, oh boy. All right. Maybe we'll just do that one. And we'll do like the dark wood. And maybe I'll actually give him like the lamp. Yeah, maybe we'll put like this lamp over the bed. And we'll do this one in like the same teal color from the sound panels. Okay, so now I'm going to say the inside is done. I think we used everything out here. So we can get rid of all of this. Oh, I didn't do the, I gotta do this. So I'll make that concrete with a wood trim. Boom. I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna put in a trash can over on this side. We'll put in a blue. If I had Eagle Lifestyle, I would put a dumpster back there. The mailbox. Do we have another mailbox I could use potentially? That's just a placeholder one. All right, we'll put this mailbox. I'll put it right there. Change the color of that though. We'll make it black. We'll get rid of this one. This over here, just because it, like on this particular lot, it kind of lends itself to like being like a little like parking pad. So maybe we'll play into that a bit and go to terrain tools and maybe I'll make it like a dark rock. And maybe have it like go up to the edge of the building. At least to like there. Although this side, I might actually bring it back a little bit and bring, have like grass, like maybe like through there. Okay. I don't think we have like parking stuff. I can put the bollards in, but I don't think we have like the actual like parking stops, at least not in base game. I could be mistaken on that, but I don't think it's in base game. I think it's in another pack. Put a street sign in just to kind of denote this is parking. Just playing up to when this was a business. Put a dinosaur. Put a giant ass dinosaur. Maybe put a flamingo. Flamingos are cool. Yeah, we don't have the parking stop, but what I will do is I will go ahead and we have a couple cars here, just kind of make it look like them and all their friends kind of just like pull in kind of one after the other. So it kind of makes it like a pain in the butt to get out of it, but I think that's okay. Kind of want to put something out on the wall back here. Oh, did I put this trim all the way around? I don't forget. I probably did, but I don't know. Do we like that? I was going to say maybe I should do something separate for this part. I don't mind the trim. Okay, so we'll leave the trim in there. I was going to say have something to kind of delineate that, but I think that's probably okay. I don't like that the trim doesn't go up to the stairs, but I don't think there's any way around that. I kind of want to put something up here, but I don't know what. What we have in wall decorations? Not really. Not really anything. Okay. Maybe if I size that down, put that right there. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. I guess I'll put it right there. I feel like I should probably put it on this side too. Yeah, I could see that being okay. I don't know. I don't think a stock ticker. I don't think we need a stock ticker. I think we do need some exterior lights though. So wall lights. Put like these over all the accents. Oh, I should probably put trim like around here. Not trim, floor paint. So yeah, let's go back in. Let's actually do the same gray one. And maybe we'll do something like that. I don't typically like putting it all the way up to the edge like that. So we may revisit that a bit, but it's probably fine. I could put like a little like table and chair thing. Actually, do we have picnic tables in base game? We do. Let's put like a little picnic table back here. Lighting, probably another like outdoor light or like a wall light or something. Actually, no, I'll probably just put the same light. I think I was looking for like the floodlight, but I think that is get to work if I'm not mistaken. So decoration. So decorations, I'll probably just put some like plants over in this corner. Maybe just like a few of these kind of sitting around. Over here, I kind of want to make this like dirt just to make it look like it's kind of like worn a bit. So let's do terrain tools, grass and flowers. Maybe I'll do like the scratching and patches. And as far as like plants go, maybe just have like bushes, kind of make it look kind of like overgrowth. Like I think that one's probably good. Maybe like a few of these. All right, I think that's probably okay. It doesn't need to be too crazy. Only other thing I could add is maybe like a tree or something like right there, maybe like some bushes or shrubs like underneath of it. I think we're good. I can't, oh, that's kind of clipping it into the, do we care about that? If it's kind of clipping into the roof, turn it slightly. I think that's good. I cannot think of anything else. How's it look? Is it look lit up enough at night? I think so. I think that's cute. Okay, so we have our music den kit inspired converted bar. I don't know a way to like clean that up a little bit, but so it's kind of like a old building, was originally a bar, has been since bought and converted into like almost like an apartment with like a loft space, and they use like the first floor to like do music and stuff. So I'm realizing I didn't put any bushes over here. We'll put a bush right there. I'll move the flamingo right there. Okay, there we go. Cool. Oh, I also need, oh my god, we need something going to the front. I think that works. I might move the mailbox over here though, just to have it all on one side. All right, cool. So our music, anyway, our music den inspired apartment type thing. So outside we just kind of have, it's just a basic almost rectangular building with a little bump out where we have the kitchen and restroom. We have some utility stuff. We have a picnic table in the back. We have a couple, this is kind of like a driveway. So we have a couple cars back here, some like overgrown plants off to the side. And yeah, I think that's pretty much for the exterior. On the first floor, so we have, this would have been like the main lobby, like the entrance area, and then like the actual like bar space. So once upon a time, this was like full of like tables and like chairs and stuff, but now it's kind of been converted into like a living space. So they kept the bar, but they add some tables and chairs, and they use the stage to practice their music. We have a computer and we have the soundboards, kind of make it like if they want to like record it or like stream it, you can kind of do that too. And then we also have an office that has been converted to like a second bedroom. We have a half bathroom, and then we have a full, I guess, galley style kitchen. So this would have been the kitchen that was part of the bar, but now that you just use it for the house. And then we have stairs, both exterior and interior stairs going up to like the lofted like living area. We basically have like a little second living room where we use some of the music den kit stuff for the sofa, the love seat, and the coffee table. We use the base game bed. We use the sound panels and the ottoman. Everything else is pretty much base game up here. And then we have, originally this was probably like a full on like dining room, but they converted it to a living area. This was probably multiple, like maybe like a storage closet and like 2 restrooms. They converted it into 1 big full bathroom. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we have our music den loft. So I'm going to put this up on the gallery. So bar converted into a loft apartment built using only the base game music den kit. Cool. So it has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The full price, so it's not cheap. It's not a starter home, but $76,617. I'm gonna save it to my library, then we'll put it up on the gallery. Just confirming, we used the holiday celebration pack. So for like the flip-flop sandals, but those are free. I didn't use any of the maker packs. I think I just froze my game. I did something I wasn't supposed to. Oh, there we go. I hit escape. Okay, so let's put this up on the gallery. Cool. So we have the music den loft, again, built only base game, the holiday celebration kit, and the music den kit. The idea was it was a bar that was converted to a loft apartment, and yeah, it's up on the gallery. My gallery ID is DorianKoholi, same as my YouTube channel, all my socials, and yeah. So my final thoughts on the kit. I think this is a cool kit. I like the look of the stuff. I do wish we got some like more like new stuff, like some new instruments, but for a kit, you're probably not going to get that. At the very least, I would love to see, if nothing else, add like a drum set into the game. I think that could be pretty cool, but for what it is, it has some really nice stuff. I like the mix of like sort of like retro but like some modern touches. I love the addition of the sound panels. I think I mentioned in a previous video, I think those would have made sense more in like Little Simsies kit, because hers was like built for more for like streaming, and you have to use the sound panels a lot to dampen your sound when you're streaming. But I like the decorative guitars. I like the decorative records. I wish there were more options to have like the same color base that we could put up and have it look uniform, but it's a good mix of stuff. So yeah, if you want to check out this kit, it is up. It is for sale now. If you buy it before October, you also get 200 moolah, which you can use in the marketplace. So probably for another video, since I have 200 moolah, we'll figure out what we want to spend for that. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for now, my friends. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment what you think about this build, what you think about this kit, any other kits or packs you want me to try to build around. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, I hope you'll consider doing so. I am trying to grow this channel. You guys have been such an immense and amazing support. If you are a subscriber, maybe consider becoming a member. In addition to custom emotes, you get access to some videos early, you get access to exclusive videos. It's a fun time, so come in and say hi. But with all that, my friends, thank you again for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time. All right, bye everybody.